administrative session. Okay, administrative session.
Okay, yes, this is gonna be an administrative session due to lackluster attendance today. But there's a lot of stuff moving, so I thought it would be important to get in front of all this. We can't do the approval, so there's no voting or anything like that.
So we can't approve the minutes.
Can't approve the minutes, we'll have to wait till next session. But we're still in the thick of,
I sold the house.
what's that?
I sold the house.
You sold the house, good for you.
No, that's three.
We gotta stick with.
Yeah, let's stick on this because we could be out of here in 15, 20
Right,
minutes, man.
right.
Which would be nice, get you back up to Higginum before the first place hit. So. We are in the throes of, grant process, a lot of the grants are out. We actually got feedback on the community forestry program. Which unfortunately, this guy, he offered to do a proofread for us before he submitted the grant on our behalf. He works for Connecticut Forestry, and essentially the way it works is you submit to the forestry and then they turn around and submit it on our behalf. And he was thrilled we were putting together a grant request because Connecticut hadn't gotten one in a long time. So he offered to proofread it for us and offer any suggestions. He came back with a lot of great suggestions, really good ones. And one of the things he noticed was there is a difference between what the A1 survey said the acreage was
Oh,
and what property record said it was.
oh, geez.
So,
How much of a difference, yeah,
yeah, it was like 22 versus 24.
acres?
Yeah, so we're losing 2 acres somewhere.
Oh, we're losing 2 acres. Okay.
Anyway, I reached out to Abby. Abby was reaching out to the surveyor to find out for sure. But the good news out of all this is this guy is really fighting on our behalf, and obviously with what's going on in the federal government, who knows what the
Yeah,
grant cost is gonna be like. By the way, you got extra.
okay, awesome.
So anyway, that's where that stands. We did get turned down by the Wharton Foundation, which is sad. So we're really deep in the Wharton Foundation. I reached out to Michelle Benavegna and made sure that our capital request was in there. And, then I followed up with Abby to make sure all the paperwork was done correctly. And I think it is, and we're good to go. So hopefully that's good.
Yeah,
If you know any of the town committee members, it wouldn't hurt to lobby them, especially on the Republican side of the house. But I'm trying to get where I can present the capital request at one of the meetings with somebody from the land trust, so that we can at least just make sure it's fresh in their mind. It's been a while since they heard about this land acquisition. So that's my comments. Would love to hear what's going on in residential food for compost.
not much, I just, I've been looking and seeing what other towns do, and like I say, Killingworth seems to do a thing where you drop them off at their transfer station like you do at ours, but then Blue Earth
Right.
picks up the, container, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Andrea Rue actually gave me a good idea for enlarging, the promotion of it is, a notice to parents from, using the Clinton Public School
Oh,
newsletter
yeah,
to, let parents know.
that's a great idea.
Yeah,
I also, the Democratic Town Committee also sends out a newsletter every month or quarter, and
Yeah.
I seem to get them
Every,
as well.
yeah,
So I would reach out to students.
Brian, Dr. Creole,
No, the guy that runs, the committee is,
Paul, go back.
all about.
Okay, well, I can talk to Paul.
Yeah.
We have a meeting tomorrow night, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
So. I
yeah, we can see if we
ask.
can get just a little snippet.
Sure, sure.
I've been hurting though, every time I go to the dump the last 3 or 4 times. There's been other people putting stuff in,
Yeah, yeah,
so I don't know if it's slowly beginning to gather, speed or not, but at least people are using it.
right, they are.
I haven't been to the dumping in years.
Wait, you live out in the woods, right?
No,
No?
No, not at all.
not at all.
Oh.
I eat a lot of TV dinners.
He's right on, yeah, well, I'm not gonna. like,
Yeah, really, we're,
Change, I don't mind.
okay,
But,
okay, well, that's good stuff, and what was this about the questions? Is this like frequently asked questions?
questions are more like, how does it work with, like, the grocery stores? Cause that would be one area where we could really increase participation.
Yeah, and the schools and restaurants.
Right. And do they have their own, like, how does it work? Like, especially since all of our grocery stores are parts of big chains,
Right,
do they all take their trash, or does their trash go to our transfer station?
good question.
Yeah, so maybe there could be some system where we use Blue Earth just for that,
Right.
just for groceries. Anyway, but, I would love to know like some bottom line stuff, like what is a point at which it would be considered successful? How much do we have to divert?
Right,
In order for our food scrappers that we to be considered successful?
so when I was doing this a while back, I was charting the progress week by week. And we were getting pretty consistently 500 pounds. a week.
Okay,
The idea was for every ton, it was a little over $100, $150.
oh, okay, I see,
So that meant that after 4 weeks, we've saved the town $150.
okay, okay,
But it's worth finding out what our throughput is right now.
right,
Also, the tippage fees have gone dramatically higher. Because the incinerator plant
right,
has gone down. So that's a call we could have with Todd from DPW.
right,
So let me talk to Abby about that,
Okay.
because she always gets the numbers in,
sure,
so we could at least add to the chart and sort of see how it's going.
right,
But, you know, I don't think $120 or $130 or $150 a month is nothing.
right,
But it, you know, obviously would look for a bigger impact.
right,
I think some of the other sort of byproducts of it are the fact that, are, you know, those big leaf piles where they mix in the food waste are gonna incinerate a lot faster to
Right.
degrade, so.
right,
But yeah, I would love to see it much, much higher.
yeah,
So, whatever we can do. So I love your idea about schools.
yes,
We don't have anything new on the sustainability committee, I don't think.
no, in fact, I mean. Catherine's resigning, you know, she and I were the two people who were in communication with sustainability.
Oh, so was I. I actually
Right.
went to one of the meetings. So.
I did too recently, but it was just me and Sue and then Brett by.
And Abby.
Oh, Abby was there?
Yeah. No, she was.
By
at-
Zoom too?
No, she was.
Oh, at yours.
So. Yeah, I think it would be good to invite Sue to this meeting so that she can come in.
Sure.
Vice versa.
Right.
So we kind of need Abbott here for the update on the plan of conservation and development too.
I know that I'm pretty sure they still haven't gotten a lot of responses.
Oh,
Do you have any idea, Lori?
They did, they actually, the planning and zoning, both are updated everyone that they're moving in a good direction, more specifics now.
Okay.
And that the responses are up to 300.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great.
So, they're going to continue to push social media
Sure.
and asking all commission members to, you know, continue to, you know, push to their little networks, et cetera. And to take a survey and so forth, you know, to try and increase that value, but they are up to 300.
I did see, I think it was Chester. Their plan of conservation, and development survey on Norm Needleman's newsletter, and so I said, hey, you know, could you put ours up? And he's like, yeah, great, thanks for us.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
So, yeah, they're making good strides with it.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. Well, we can't really,
yeah, we can't vote on
we can't vote on funding the.
Right. for Connecticut Regional Code School, yeah.
Yeah, letters, definitely. Donations.
I always love what they ask us to donate. I mean, it's like,
Sure,
It's usually like 50 bucks.
Yeah.
yeah, we usually give 150 and they request 2,000.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
We can do this, yeah.
so those will have to wait a month, I'm afraid. But the CLCC, just as a plug for them. They are the ones that funded all the pre-acquisition funds for the property we're acquiring, so they've been really helpful,
that's great.
yeah. And I think we're calling off the joint land acquisition subcommittee.
Right,
So we're really at the end of the session.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you don't have enough people to do that stuff.
right.
So I guess I just need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Right.
But unanimously adjourned.
Yeah, we have and I'll call Larry and tell him that, we're
Right.
adjourned.
Now struck by a mailbox.
So which house is this?
It's the,